Hi guys, this is Tracey from Lavinia Stamps and welcome to another tutorial. So I have two colours here that I'm going to use, and this is the Spring Moss and the Chestnut Bay. I'm going to be really watering it down to create a nice subtle watercolour background. This time though I am going to stamp first. Okay, so what happens when I stamp first and then spritz over the top? The mica sits on the stamp, which I think looks really quite effective. It's something different and it's something that it's worth trying. So I'm going to ink up in the Nocturne. So taking, this is our bent dandelion. There's a lot of detail, so just give that a little bit of time, making sure that all that ink has attached itself to that lovely detail. And then I'm going to pop that down just at the bottom of the card. Give that a good press. And you can see there that lovely fine detail and how well that's all come out. So now I'm going to take our lovely fairy and I'm going to ink her up in the black too. So now remembering she's the silhouette, so we do need to take a little bit more time again, making sure she's completely covered. And then I'm going to pop her so she's standing on the bent stem. Give that a good press down, let it rest a while. Great. So now I'm going to ink up our dandelion. And this time I'm going to ink up in the twilight. So I think what I'll do, I'll take a little off first and just stamp that. I'm not going to stamp it over the top of her because I need her to be the focal point, so it's very much working around her. So again, ink up, I'm going to take off, stamp that above, like so. Okay. Now I'm going to take our other lovely, and I'm going to ink this one up in the Warm Breeze. And again, I want it to be very much in the background, so take a little off. And so it's just very slightly in the background there. And now I'm going to use those two lovely colours along with our water to create that background. So give them a shake. I might even bring in a little bit of that blue moon. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to use the water just to bring that colour at the card. So it's so subtle. And now as it dries, the mica it seems to just attach itself to the VersaFine, and you can see the shimmer come through. So let's just dry that off. Okay. Now I don't know whether you can see that, but from where I'm looking now, that lovely mica has just attached itself to all the VersaFine, which looks fabulous. Next thing we're going to do is going to add our little mini stamp, and I'm going to use the Golden Meadow, and I'm just going to add a little bit more down the bottom here. I'm just going to add some words. Let's go with the twilight all over this. I'm going to stamp off, and I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to use some of these Poscas, and I'm just going to dot in and around. Okay, I'm going to bring in a little bit of depth down here as well. Maybe we'll go with a little bit of mermaid, keep with that colour, just make it a little bit deeper. I'm just feeling a little bit of pink is needed as well. Just going to bring in a little bit of that. Lastly, now I'm going to add our lovely glitter. So I've got the green one here, this is the lime green. I know this is my go-to, but I just think this looks fabulous. And I'm just going to dot down at the bottom here, using my finger, just slightly spread it out a little. And then using this one, the golden rod, I'm going to go over the dandelions, the heads, tiny, tiny little dots. So just keep that pressure on and just move your hand, and that way you get tiny little dots. Just keep the pressure on. And there it is. I might just trim that down slightly, but for now I think I'm quite happy with that, the way it is. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's demonstration, and I hope it's inspired you to have a go yourselves. Thanks so much for joining me again tonight, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.